Hello everyone, DSP here, and welcome to the first of hopefully will not be an ongoing series of daily updates. And I've decided to start doing this again because I do not have my live streaming privileges right now on DSPGaming. If you remember, the same exact thing happened back in August when a false copyright strike was placed against me. And as that strike is being resolved and Machinima, who I am partnered with, is working with YouTube to get everything settled and fixed, I cannot live stream gameplay. So, since typically I give everyone updates in my pre-streams, and since there are no streams right now, I've decided that I'm going to start doing these daily update videos for you to keep you in the loop with what's going on with me and everything in regards to that. Okay, so first of all, update regarding that. Spoke with Machinima again today. They're still working with YouTube, doing everything they can to try to get the streaming capability back. Yes, again, they're like, yeah, it's a totally bogus strike again. And, doing what they can. Unfortunately, YouTube is a corporation. They drag their feet, especially like I said previously. They don't do anything on the weekends. They actually treat their business as if it were a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday business, instead of a 24-hour worldwide video sharing business. Their staff is not even there on the weekend, so there was no one there to process anything and to work on getting my live streaming restored. So they're trying to do that right now. Hopefully within the next couple of days I'll have it back, okay? And when I do get it back, I'll let everyone know so that people can know when to start showing up for streaming again. So again, I would like to thank all of you who've been very patient during this time period where I was not able to live stream. It sucks. I know that lots of people like to see me do stuff live. They like to see the live reactions. And it sucks that you cannot do that now, but it is what it is. I want to say thank you to those who are watching my videos on DSP Gaming on demand. And also, there's been some interesting new content, over on the King of Hate vlogs just this past week, including my Transformers Devastation review, a new DSP Tries It of the Black Whopper that everyone wanted to see, and, the weekend preview that I put up last night, where I posed an interesting question. I posed a question about this week regarding whether or not people wanted to see Dragon Quest Heroes. And when I actually posted up that question, a lot of people responded and said, well, Phil, are you going to be playing Minecraft Story Mode? That comes out this week. To which I responded, it does, because I checked a week ago, and like, no lie, 1 week ago, I checked game release dates because I wanted to be sure that I knew everything that was coming out. And Minecraft Story Mode at that point didn't have a release date at all. So apparently in the past week, Telltale Games said that it was coming out this Tuesday. So that means that this week now, just to give you more of an idea, an updated idea, is going to have Talos Principle today, The Witcher 3 DLC starting tomorrow. Yes, I am going to be playing Minecraft Story Mode starting tomorrow, and probably more Disgaea 5 later in the week, so I'll be balancing all of those things. And so again, it poses the question, should I play Dragon Quest Heroes or not? Would I even have time to give it a fair shake before new stuff? Keep in mind, next week, it's very light. Next week, we've got the conclusion of Life is Strange, which is going to be in a few hours. The conclusion of Tales from the Borderlands, which will be a few hours. And outside of those two, nothing until Friday with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So really, I'd have most of next week up until Friday free to continue playing whatever I'm playing. So I am still balancing this idea in my head, okay? What I'd like to know is your opinion. Again, please let me know. Would you like to see me play Dragon Quest Heroes or not? Okay? Or do you think it's a better idea to skip it and focus on all the other stuff I'm doing right now? Okay? So, give me your feedback. Now, also, I need your feedback on something else. Right now, as you know, I'm not live streaming. I'm going to be honest with everyone. I really will here. When I'm not live streaming, it's a lot less of a stressful atmosphere. And let me explain. When I'm live streaming, yes, I am playing a game, but at the same time, every once in a while, I'm glancing at stream chat to make sure everything's working there. I'm constantly taking a look at the stream quality, right? Stream attendance. I'm looking at all these things to make sure that everything is working. And at the same time, I have the stream simultaneously playing on my laptop, so that so that there's the ability to monitor the stream. If the stream goes down, which happens sometimes, it'll go down out of nowhere. I'm able to monitor that, okay? And, you know, it is what it is. It's more work, absolutely. It's more work for me to do that, but I think that as fan service, which is really all live streaming ever was for me. As you know, when I'm live streaming, I'm not begging for donations or subs the entire time that I'm playing. I might just do a quick plug before I stream, right before, and that's it. I don't interrupt my gameplay or whatever for commercial breaks or anything. It's a lot different than it used to be back on Twitch, where you had to do all that stuff to make money. So because of that, it's really just fan service, and being that it's purely fan service, you know, is it a huge deal for me that I lose streaming capability? No. For me, it's not. But for those who attend the streams daily, it is. So here's what I'm posing as a question, and I really would like honest feedback on this, so I hope that those who are watching this daily update will actually give me your feedback. What do you think about my live streaming? Do you think that I should cut back on it? Do you think that live streaming should be something that I reserve for special events? So for example, when a new game is released, live stream the premiere of it, live stream the first batch of gameplay, okay? But maybe don't necessarily live stream the entire playthrough. Maybe, if it's a certain game where people are really loving the live stream, do it. But if it's not, don't. And what I mean by that is, you know, I'm doing some ongoing playthroughs right now. And, you know, is anyone really going to care that the 10th session of Disgaea 5 that I'm live streaming it? Or should I just play it offline? You know? And that way there's less stress, less setup time. There's actually more time for me to play the game. And I'll be honest, without needing the time to have the stream build up, without having to monitor all the stuff on the stream, it's a less stressful time, and I probably got a little bit more time to play the game. Okay? Now the flip side of this, keep in mind, is that there are going to be certain games where stream chat has, I feel, made the game experience better. And I'll give you a concrete example, because some people have brought it up. Metal Gear Solid 5. When I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5, alright, I was enjoying the game, but there were a lot of things in that game that the game just does not explain. A lot of things with the controls, a lot of things with features of the game. It's there, it's good that the game's complex, and the game has all these layers of complication, right? It's a very complex game, but the game doesn't really, honestly, do a very good job of explaining a lot of the stuff in it. It's like, you gotta figure it out for yourself. I still remember, I got an upgrade in the game. An upgrade to my bionic arm that was supposed to have sonar. Now, I never really used it, and then all of a sudden there was an instance, I was looking for someone hidden in the jungle, couldn't find them. I said, oh, I could use the sonar now. Do I have the upgrade? How do I use it? The game never explained. The game never explained once I got the upgrade, oh, you have it now. Here's how you equip it. Here's how you use it. No, it just expected you to flub around till you figured it out for yourself. So because of the stream chat, they said, oh, Phil, hold down L2 and do this and this, and you'll enable the sonar, and you can use it. And because of that, boom, I got that mission completed versus me running in circles for 25 minutes, trying to do it without the sonar, or fucking with the controls and getting all frustrated. So I do think there are times and certain games where having stream chat helps. It makes the game experience actually better. But I also wholeheartedly agree that there's some games where it could make it worse. So what I'm thinking, as I just said, is some games maybe I should do full streaming, other games I shouldn't. Some games I shouldn't stream at all, right? Anything that's survival horror, possibly, maybe I shouldn't stream at all. Anything that maybe has big critical plot elements that can be spoiled, maybe I shouldn't stream it at all, except for possibly maybe the premiere. And I'm thinking that maybe if I do become a little bit more selective with streaming, that streaming will become more special. For example, doing these events that are patron goal rewards, like for example the upcoming Halloween event. If I'm not streaming every single day 2 times a day, and I go out of my way to do a marathon stream on Halloween, it's more special than if I was streaming every single day, you know what I mean? And on the flip side of that, having the Halloween marathon, probably it makes some sense to stream it. It's a special event, people want to see me live dressed up in costume, right? So, you know, I think, I'm strongly considering at this point cutting back on streaming, because it's less stressful for me, it's less work for me, it allows me to not have distractions while I play the games, right? And I think it would make streaming more special when I get to do it. And let's face it, ultimately though, the fact that, let's face it, my YouTube channels are under attack, we know this. These false copyright strikes are negatively affecting me. and I have no real defense against them. Right? There's nothing I can do. These attacks are going to continue. You just know they're going to continue. People are going to, whoever it is, these sick people, going through my 40,000 videos looking for single pieces of artwork to try to false copyright strike me. I'm going to probably continuously lose my streaming capability on and off. And as you've seen now, it's going to take several days for it to come back every time that this happens. So, knowing that, I think it makes more sense to say, well, I'm not always going to be live streaming. When I do live stream, it'll be something special. Now, I want to say something. I do want to, say this up front. If I do decide to cut back on live streaming, I want to apologize to those who love the live streams. It's obviously not something that I wanted to do. If I weren't having all this trouble, I certainly wouldn't even be something that I would consider, quite honestly. I wouldn't even consider it. But being that I am having so much trouble now, it's been, not even 2 full months, and twice already I've lost my streaming capability because of the bullshit. I know it's going to keep happening, right? And I know what's going to end up happening, unfortunately, is those who used to be live stream attendees regularly are going to be disappointed. And especially what I'm worried about a little bit is the mod shit. Those who are currently mods for my live streams. If their live stream isn't consistent, you're probably not going to go out of your way to be there every day for the stream. And then when I finally do stream, will there be anyone to mod the stream chat? I don't know. So these are all questions I'm posing. I really would like to get everyone's feedback in the comments of this video or on Twitter. @TheyCallMeDSP. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that I should cut back on streaming. If I should, consider making it something more special. I'm okay with that. But again, the fact that I don't want it to negatively affect people too much. Should I stream certain things and not others? What do you think? Give me your thoughts. And, there's going to be some changes coming up. I'm seriously thinking about shuffling stuff around. I'm going to talk about this on my podcast later this week. Shuffling stuff around and doing some things a little differently. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Okay? So outside of all of that, please give me your feedback. But outside of all of that, today I'm playing Talos Principle all day. I'm having fun with it. I'm hoping that I can get pretty far in the game, being that I'm going to be doing 2 sessions of this one. It's funny because it's not stream anymore, right? I'm going to be playing a 3+ hour session, then I'm going to have dinner, take a break, upload some of that, and then I'm going to play it later tonight as well, because I'm really liking the game. I hope that if you like it, right, if you're watching the playthrough, wow, this is fun, you'll consider getting the game. It comes out on PlayStation 4 Tuesday, October 13th. And I really like this version. It runs at 60 frames per second. It's a great game. And so I am pretty appreciative that Crow Team decided to give me a review copy of the game to play it and experience it. And it's a good game so far. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll be doing, as I said, Witcher 3 DLC and Minecraft Story Mode. I am undecided on what I'm going to get Minecraft Story Mode on. I'll tell you this right now definitively, it will not be the PC version. Simply because my PC doesn't even have hard drive space anymore. I'm not even kidding you. My PC has like 6 gigs, if that, of free hard drive space on the operating system hard drive. And I don't have space to even install games or anything on this thing anymore. So, as soon as I start finishing episodic games like Tales from the Borderlands, Game of Thrones, they're all getting uninstalled. And I'm not going to be doing PC gaming as much as possible because the PC needs to be used for editing, for uploading, and capturing every day. And at this point, it's going to basically not be a gaming rig as much as possible. Until possibly I do get the ability to have a secondary PC. And then I could have one for gaming and one for everything else. But right now, I don't have that. So, I'm going to be playing Minecraft Story Mode either on PlayStation 4 or on Xbox One. And I'm undecided on which one I should get it for because of the release timing issue that we've had. If you remember, I've been getting games like Life is Strange. I got the episodic game on PS4, and we've had some major issues of when is the episode coming out? Why is it coming out so much later on this platform than that platform? And, Xbox One, for the most part, seems to release stuff pretty quickly, while PlayStation Network drags its feet. And I'm debating maybe I should get Minecraft Story Mode on the Xbox One. And that'll be what we play it on, as an episodic game over the next year. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Another thing for you to weigh in on. I'm so happy that I'm doing this video and I get to get all of your feedback. What platform should I get Minecraft Story Mode on? Just know PC's out. It has to be either PS4 or Xbox One. Will it matter? Will one get it before the other? What do you think? So that's tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens with Dragon Quest Heroes. We'll see what I decide, okay? Outside of all that, not a heck of a lot else to talk about. I actually was tweeting a little bit earlier about movies this weekend, because I do like to follow movie news, because I am a movie buff, as I said. I like movies. And in the next few weeks, I'll actually be going to see a lot of movies. Crimson Peak, I'm interested in. I might even see it as early as this Saturday. It's a horror movie by Guillermo del Toro. Or was it Wes Craven? Now I don't remember. It's by one of them. So I don't know. I have to look it up now. But it looked really good. I've seen previews, or the trailers for it. Looks good. Peanuts movie comes out next month. I want to see that. I'm a huge fan of the Peanuts. Grew up with the Peanuts. And then in December, I want to see the new Star Wars. So 3 months, one movie a month that I want to see. But I've been following movie news, and it looks like Pan, the reboot, remake, prequel, whatever you want to call it, of Peter Pan, completely bombed this past weekend at the box office. Huge budget, Hugh Jackman at the helm as you know, supposed to be like the origins of Captain Hook or whatever. And I'll be honest, every preview that I saw for this movie looked like shit. It's just stupid. Like, this is a movie I would have expected like in 1980s or 1990s. This is not a movie that needs to be made in 2015. Let's face it, those more classic Disney stories, right? Peter Pan, no one cares about that anymore. Or if they do, it's not a theatrical audience. It's more of a people who like musicals, right? They just did last year. They did a live version of Peter Pan that had Christopher Walken in it, and I was like, when I heard they were making this Pan movie, I was like, they just did a Peter Pan thing last year. Why would they do another one a year later? It doesn't even make sense. So, I don't know. It bombed. It's hilarious. They're like The Martian, which is in its second week, completely toppled it. Hotel Transylvania 2, a kids movie that was released 2 weeks ago, also beat it. So a new big budget new release completely flopped, and I'm not surprised. Hollywood needs to start doing more original stuff. I just talked about this on my last Ask the King. You cannot keep re-exploring, redoing, re-releasing the same fucking thing a million times. People will not go back. And at this point, anyone who's seen Hook, anyone who's seen the original Peter Pan movie, if you saw the live musical version last year, why the flip would you want to go see Pan again? It's too much. You know, it's too much. So, I'm not surprised. You know, Hollywood probably should start doing more original stuff instead of rehashing the same shit over and over. I'm just saying, even with Hugh Jackman at the helm, there's not much that you can do to save something that's just another redo, right? Alright, so that is it, everyone. Thank you for being here and watching this daily update. Like I said, I'll be doing these daily. Any day that I don't stream, I'll probably do this, okay? So, moving forward, I don't know when I'm going to get my streaming back. I'll be doing these daily until I get my streaming back, okay? If later in the future I decide that I'm not going to be doing live streaming every day, I'll probably do a daily update whenever I'm not live streaming, okay? So you can, you know, look forward to these whenever I'm not live streaming. But that is it, thanks. I'm going to start with Talos Principle right now. I'm really excited to jump back into it. I hope that you've checked it out already. If you haven't, it's really good. You know, 60 frames per second graphics that look great with puzzles and interesting storyline. Pretty good game. And I'm happy that I'm playing it now. I didn't get to experience it last year when it was new for PC. I'm glad that I'm experiencing it now. I'm glad that a lot of these PC exclusive games are being ported to the consoles because, quite honestly, with my limitations of what I can do on my PC, you know, I'm happy to be experiencing it. Not everyone has a gaming rig. Not everyone wants a gaming rig. I personally don't really see the benefit of having a gaming rig. Even though my computer can play these games, it just can't play and capture and stream them all at the same time. And, you know, what is the benefit? Like, what games, honestly, have I missed out on because I'm a console gamer? Nothing. Really, when you think about it. Maybe a few indie games, and that's it. So, you know, in this day and age, everything is still console-based. And, you know, it doesn't really matter that I don't have a high-end gaming rig to do gamings like this, and I was able to play Witcher 3 on PS4 earlier this year, no problem. So, just saying. Okay. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to upload this now and get started with gaming. Hope you'll check out the videos later today, and I'll hopefully have good news for you later in the week regarding streaming. Great. Peace out.